This is Chris Jenkins, and I'm Taylor Verrico with CharlotteVibes.com. And we figured since the Panthers have a bye this weekend, we would bring you content with the questions that you've been wanting to be answered. So, Chris.
What's up, Taylor?
There's questions about, should we make changes with the wide receivers before the deadline? What do you think about that?
You don't like our current group of wide receivers?
Hey, I'm just asking the questions that we've been hearing.
Yeah, it's been a tough year for the wide receivers because you had Kelvin Benjamin get hurt. You had the new draft guy whose name just slipped my head, Norwood. They traded for Norwood from Seattle. They got him. He hasn't worked out well. You have Corey Brown, that's a starter, and he's virtually done nothing, right? So that leaves you with Greg Olsen, who's a tight end, who doesn't technically count. And then you have Ted Ginn. So are we hurting? Yes, we are hurting at the wide receiver position. What should we do about it? That's a tough one. I'm not sure, because who do you trade for? I don't know if there's anybody that's free to trade for. I think that we stick with what we have because we are winning. So you could say it's not terrible. Mm-hmm. Hopefully Jericho Cotchery will come back. You know, Brent Burson, let's not forget that he got activated for his first game last week. He did pretty good. So I think with what we have, I think we need to just stick with it. Hopefully, you know, if something comes up, yes, but right now I'd say stick with it, ride it out. Hopefully our line blocking will get better. Jonathan Stewart has some more rushing. So stick with what we have is my
Absolutely.
answer.
I mean, we're 4-0 right now.
Yeah.
So we should, so Luke, we're going to talk about Luke. We're 4-0 without Luke. Okay. Now, we know that he's a great player for the Panthers.
Yeah.
But when he comes back, is that going to throw the groove off? What's that going to? What do you think?
I say for anybody that thinks that Luke returning is going to throw this team off is insane. It will not happen. He's like a superstar tackling machine. What I have heard is Coach Rivera said that he doesn't want to rush him back. Okay, meaning he doesn't want him to come back and play every snap and re-injure something from not being in game shape, which I'm okay with. Absolutely. So I see bringing Luke back. And he'll gel in. I mean, he's a tackling. How could you need to get used to a tackling machine, right?
I know.
That's what he does.
I know.
So I don't think we're going to miss a step, and it'll be great to see him come back and flying over the field with Thomas and Shaq Thompson.
I definitely agree with that.
All right, so is it my turn now to quiz you and ask you some of the things that people have been talking about? There's been talk. I have my opinion of it, but I'll want to get your opinion.
Oh, no.
About Cam Newton being an MVP candidate so far this season. What do you think?
What do I think?
Is he that good?
You know what? He's playing that good right now.
Yeah.
He is. I mean, he's responsible for all of the offensive touchdowns. He's leading the offense. He's pretty much, I don't know if I'd say he's the reason that they're 4-0. But you look at all the other teams. I mean, you look at Peyton Manning, you look at Tom Brady. I mean, they're doing the same thing. But I definitely think if he continues to play this way,
right, that
he could be an MVP candidate for sure.
Candidate or winner? Will he be?
Will he be the winner? You know what? We're gonna have to stay tuned on that. He's gonna have to keep it where he's playing.
All right. So we'll wait and see. My opinion is no. He's not an MVP candidate. Is he playing better? Yeah, he's playing better. Mm-hmm. But he still has guys like Aaron Rodgers as well. Whose team is undefeated. And he's doing really, really good. His completion percentage is much higher. His passer rating is much higher. Cam's doing good, but I don't think he's MVP yet. My 2 cents about it. Yes. I got one more question for you.
All right, hit me with it.
We are 4-0, as we kind of been talking about. That's what everything's centered around.
That's
of course,
this is all about.
Right? Talk about the power rankings come out each week, and the Panthers have climbed up there in the top 10 ranking. There's some teams that are not undefeated that are above them. So some people go to say, yeah, you guys are 4-0, but you haven't played anybody. It doesn't mean much. You're one of the worst 4-0 teams. What do you think?
I mean, we really haven't played anybody, but in retrospect, we are 4-0. And I don't think that 4-0 can be considered bad ever.
But what about out of the 4-0 team? Are we the pretender of them all? Are we the fakest of them all? Does it compare when you've only been beating teams that are on the lower, parts of the rankings? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Jacksonville Jaguars, Houston Texans just got blown out.
Yeah. I would have to say yes.
I think
I think that they know that, you know, harder teams are coming up, and they really do have to get it together.
Yeah.
I mean, they know that they're not perfect. I mean, no game is ever going to be perfect. No team is ever going to be perfect. But to continue their undefeated streak, they definitely have to try harder and, you know, put together the little
Taylor
things.
says, try harder, guys. You're not playing hard enough. My take on it is this. I think that our team is so hard to read because of how they play, right? They always play seemingly to the level of their competition. They play sorry teams, they barely win. They play a good team, guess what? They might win, but it'll be barely. So I think it's really hard to say just when you first look at it, like who they've beaten and the fact they haven't blown them out. But I'm going to take it a step further and take into consideration that our cardiac cats play to the level of their competition. And I would say no, they're not the worst of the 4-0 teams. I would say they're probably in the middle of the pack. You know, Denver's been helped a lot by their defense. Peyton Manning hasn't been doing that good. His defense has been helping him. Cam's been doing good. Not great MVP, but he's been doing good.
He had to throw that in.
Yeah, I had to throw that in
MVP.
there. So I'll definitely look forward to after we play Seattle to see the results of that game and then have some new opinions about what people think about the Panthers at their record at that point.
Absolutely. I think after that game, we'll know a little bit more.
Or they might say, well, Seattle's been struggling. Who knows? But
Who knows? I mean, anything can be said.
Yep.
All right, guys, make sure you go and you like us on Instagram and Twitter at @CharlotteVibe. And remember to like and share and comment and engage so we can engage in conversation. Thanks for watching. This is Chris Jenkins, and I'm Taylor Verrico.